Yes, it is Friday night. And Friday day, it's going to be Friday night. It's time to spice up your Halloween with the ultimate seasonal treat. And that is, of course, the gourd of the hour, the pumpkin. Chef and culinary stylist Ashton Keefe is helping us skip the latte and opt for something a little bit more unique, filling, satisfying. And she joins us this morning, and it's always wonderful to see you, Ashton.
Oh, thanks for having me.
And I like having you next to me because you laugh at everything I say, even when it's silly.
You know what? Life is short. You gotta laugh. It's Friday.
Okay, it's Friday night, we just said.
It's Friday night.
Are you dressing up for Halloween?
Okay, so I love Halloween.
I heard this about you.
Yeah, I love Halloween. I like holidays that don't involve presents or like forced food. Like something like I cook all the time. So like we're gonna talk about food for Halloween, but I like to dress up and like walk around with a cocktail.
I love that.
Yeah, it's just like fun, easy.
Let me do Halloween with you.
Yeah, please come walk with me.
Are you dressing up?
Maybe, but it's not even about that. It's kind of like watching everybody else dress up.
It's a whole vibe.
It's so fun.
Okay, pumpkin is more than just something, you know, I've got at least 6 of them in front of my house right now.
Great.
We can cook with them.
Yes.
And it's delicious.
Yes. So pumpkin is like very versatile. We're going to do savory pumpkin dishes, which most people don't think of.
Yeah, I like this for me.
Okay.
It would not be a segment with you if we did not start with a little cocktail.
I know.
It's Friday.
It's Friday night, according to Katy Perry. So we're going to skip to the cocktail.
What have you done, madam?
Okay, so I'll let you take a sip. The last cocktail I made here was very strong, so this one I tried to make a little bit more mellow.
Why start now? Ashton,
I know. Well, you let me know. This is the Monster Mash. So I'm going to use apple cider. And I'll just pour this in here because it'll be a little easier. Bourbon, because obviously you got to make it spicy.
Listen, at the tender age of 50, I like bourbon now.
It's very warming and comforting.
Well, I feel very classy.
You are
and
classy.
Elevated drinking bourbon. Wow.
I love it.
So I love
so this is actually port. So we're using a ruby port. This is a Fonseca port. So this actually is a fortified wine from Portugal in one of the famous port houses. But since it's fortified, it has a neutral spirit to it. So it actually can work as like a vermouth. So you can use this. I know, it's super versatile. And it also lasts for about 6 weeks. So I always say buy port bin 27. And then it lasts for 6 weeks. And you can use this for any kind of cocktail. You can also drink it. It's like a warm cashmere sweater. Shake this up. But this is really delicious. You can batch this and then like walk around your neighborhood and trick or treat. Oh I know. I told you, Halloween's the best.
That's really nice.
Isn't that good?
I just want to
take another sip of that.
Also, I don't know if you were watching New York Living, but I just told everyone that citrus is
grab that citrus, get in the car, and hit the road. Not with drinking, obviously. But
are we going to post this to our website? Because I need this recipe.
This is really good. The Monster Mash.
That is nice.
I know.
I'm going to sit on my stoop, and when the trick-or-treaters come, I'm just going to stand there with this.
Yeah, and
it'll
you
make the night go by so much better.
Hummus.
My mother will come up. Miriam will have one of these for you.
I love that.
Pumpkin hummus.
Yes.
It already has the making of my new favorite appetizer.
I love that. So this is literally hummus. I can't even make this simpler, but you're going to do chickpeas, tahini, lemon juice, garlic, all of the things, and then just
that go into a regular hummus. But guys, do yourself a favor. Get the canned chickpeas.
Drain them, rinse them.
And be done with it.
And then also canned pumpkin. It's one of my favorite canned vegetables. A whole pumpkin can goes in here. You blend this up. There's just like a hair of olive oil in here.
Did you put garlic in there?
I did 2 garlic cloves. They were small ones, but you can put 1 or 2. Sure. Sprinkling of salt. And then that's it. We blend this up, and it looks really beautiful. And then I like to have this out when people are, please, go taste. I like to have this out when people are coming over, like if you're having everybody over trick-or-treating or afterwards. You can get cocktails. You can put this out. This can all be made ahead, and then you just put it out.
Oh, my gosh.
So simple, and these are all pantry ingredients. Nothing is expensive or hard to make. And again, like, it's festive.
I love this. Okay.
It's festive.
I'm taking my drink and my hummus.
Bring that cocktail down.
Now, this is not for everybody. Everyone is not invited to the trick-or-treat hummus drink because this requires a little bit more.
So this is like the prep ahead pumpkin extravaganza. So we're doing pumpkin lasagna. When you make a traditional lasagna, you'll make a bechamel sauce, so the base of the bechamel. So you've got equal parts flour and fat. So we're using butter here. And then we pour in milk just like this, and we're gonna make like basically a pumpkin sauce.
So this is instead of a marinara sauce that you would have with a traditional lasagna.
So like a white lasagna, but we're making it pumpkin.
Okay,
and same thing.
I like that.
1 can. really hate recipes that was a strong opinion, but it's true. They use half a can of pumpkin, and you're like,
then what do you do
am I
with the
going to do
other
with this?
half?
Yeah, exactly. So that's really silly. So this cooks and reduces and gets really lovely and breaks down to this.
And then through the magic of television, it turns into this business.
Magic of television. And then, like,
you just
same
layer the way
you do a lasagna. And I'm using, we talked about this in the break, I'm using oven-ready lasagna sheets.
Good for you.
Because they're perfect, and they work, and they're delicious, and honestly, nobody can tell.
Right.
You layer this in, and then honestly, you can cook this ahead of time, and then pop it in the oven. Ooh, whoa, we're making lasagna. You can just pop this in for anybody who comes over afterwards.
And what's the cheese in here? You've got
we do,
a couple.
I always kind of layer a couple different cheeses. So I do a little bit of torn mozzarella. I also do a little bit of torn mozzarella. And then we do ricotta too. So 3 different cheeses, and then I keep layering with the pumpkin, and that is it. Keep going, and I don't go crazy with the amount.
And you wash it down with a white wine.
White wine.
It's very Stanley Tucci of us.
He
loves his white wine.
That is honestly the best compliment I've ever gotten. I'm like,
someone
Stanley
once
Tucci.
told me I was like Carol Burnett, and I was like, I can die in peace now.
I know, right?
That's fantastic.
So because it's still 80 degrees in New York, we're still drinking Sauvignon Blanc. So this is Fumé Blanche. This is made by a winemaker, 4th-generation winemaker, Francois Lutron. My French is not perfect.
It's okay. Whatever it is, it's delicious. I just took a sip. Ashton, thank you so much.
Thank you. And great with this. Cuts through the pumpkin.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you for joining us. And this spread, you just gave me my entire menu for this weekend.
So glad.
Give her a follow. It's a good one. You're not going to regret it. Thank you to all of our guests for today. Coming up on Monday, New York Living goes nautical. I'm getting my sea legs ready as I go live aboard the Seabourn cruise ship. And then don't forget to follow us on New York Living, on Instagram, at New York Living. Have a great weekend. Thanks for the cheese.
Oh, you're welcome.
I want to be a part of it.